to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Hi, hello, my name is Ju, and welcome to part 2 of trying to read 50 books before the year ends. Okay, if you saw part 1, if you didn't see part 1, go ahead and click, I don't know where I'll put the card, but it'll be here somewhere. Go ahead and click the card, you can watch that. Now or after, you can always go back, you know, watch this one first. It doesn't matter. You don't need to watch it chronological order, okay? But if you want to see how we got here, you should watch that one and then come back to this one. Welcome to part 2 of trying to read 50 books before the year ends, okay? Now, in the last video, we were able to take our reading goal from 44 books to 47 books, okay? Now, we need to get to 50 books. That means we need 3 books. I have 3 books in my hand. 3 books that I think I can devour and get read before January 1st, okay? Actually, by December 31st, okay? Because this needs to go up before January 1st, okay? Those 3 books are Before the Coffee Gets Cold, all right? Pretty short. Already started it. I'm like 14 pages in, okay? Started it yesterday. Love in Winter Wonderland by Abiola Bello. Okay, first of all, look how cute. All right. And then this will be the first like holiday book I've ever read, like holiday themed book I've ever read. So, but bookstore, come on now. And then Colored Television by Danzy Senna. Oh, I never said Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. Sorry, Toshi. Sorry. Yeah, all 3 of these are less than 300 pages. It is December 26th. It's December 26th. I have until basically Tuesday to finish these. Get this video edited and posted so we can determine if I have done it. Let's get started with the video. Good morning, guys. I'm coming at you with coffee. I did already eat. I have to sneeze. Thank you. Don't want my unmade bed right now. I woke up, ate, made my coffee, and now here I am talking to you guys. So I haven't had time to straighten my sheets and stuff. That sneeze just took a lot out of me. Okay. Update on Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I am still on chapter 1, but I'm almost done. I am on page 62. I'm on page 62. I did fall asleep like reading it last night or whatever, and I just like put it down because I was too sleepy. Yeah, the first chapter is 80 pages long. So there's that. But let me tell you a little bit about Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This book is about a cafe, and it has the ability to take you back in time. All right, and at one point it was really, really popular because it was rumored that you could go back in time if you visit this cafe. But there are a bunch of rules for like the time traveling, so a lot of people like stopped coming because they're like, okay, if I gotta follow all these rules, going back in time not worth it. Basically, this woman in the first chapter is called The Lovers, if as you saw from the clips, she and her boyfriend meet at this cafe after not being able to get spots in a cafe that they usually go to down the street, and he breaks up with her and he goes off to America for work. So she comes back into the cafe a week later, and she's talking to the waitress and to the lady that was there in the cafe. So the day she was there at the cafe when she got broken up with, it was her boyfriend, this lady named Hirai, a man, which we later find out his name is Fusagi, and a woman reading a book, and the waitress. She comes back a week later after getting dumped in said cafe, and she's like talking to the waitress and Hirai, and she's like, take me back in time. Like, I remember hearing the rumors when I was younger, and because this happened, like, I need to go back in time to stop this breakup from happening, right? And so the waitress is like, yeah, but it's not that simple. She gives her all these rules. One of the rules is you can't change the present. Like, no matter what you do when you go back in time, the present will not change. And so she's kind of discouraged by that, and then she's like, you know what? I don't care. I need to go back just to see. Like, first of all, can I go back? And number two, that's the whole point of me going back, is to change the present, so I'm gonna try anyway. And another rule is you can only go back in time from one seat in the cafe. And this seat has had the same woman who's reading a book. She has been in that seat this whole time. She was in the seat last week too. So she has to get in that seat, okay? But she's not the only person waiting for that seat to go back in time, right? So it's kind of like a queue, basically, she finds out. And so she ends up staying super late at the cafe, and that's where I am. Obviously, I won't say anything else. I won't say if she goes back in time. I won't say what happens when she goes back in time, because that would be spoiling. But basically, that's the gist of chapter 1, The Lovers. I am really liking it so far. It's feeling very like silly, very cutesy, very silly. Though I know there is a part of this that makes people cry, and I am an easy crier. I'm gonna journal, gonna read, and I will see you guys later with an update. Cue the waterworks. Hello? So I did finish Before the Coffee Gets Cold yesterday. Finished it last night. Well, this morning. It was like 12:15 a.m. when I finished it. 5 stars. It really don't take much for me to give a 5-star. Yeah, 5 stars. Simple, easy. This was really, 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 really good. We have to finish this today. We have to start and finish this today. Now, I did get the audiobook on Libby. The font is huge. The font is huge. So, and it's a winter romance. I don't see this taking me longer than 6 hours to complete, and it's taking breaks in between. So this will definitely be finished today, and then we can start the last book today, so I don't have to binge that whole book tomorrow, but I have the audiobook for that one as well. But I'm excited to go ahead and get into this today. And I mean, I guess it's fitting. It's snowing outside. It looks like a winter wonderland, so let's read Love in Winter Wonderland. Okay, so little update on Love in Winter Wonderland. I am on page 95, 18 chapters in. I have been listening for like the past hour while cleaning my room because it's in literal shambles. But for the first 10 chapters, I did not like Trey. So this is Trey, and then this is Ariel. There are two main characters. They go to the same college, and they're kind of in the same friend group. His friend, her best friend is cousins with someone that's in the friend group that's in his friend group, and so they interact and everything. They've interacted a couple times or whatever, but like I said, they go to the same college, so they already kind of knew about each other. He's pretty popular. He's in the group of popular kids. She just got a job at the bookstore that him and his family own. Okay, this is dual POV, and it starts off in Trey's point of view, and I was so confused hearing a man's voice, because I was like, hello? And I realized this was dual POV, and like Trey is the main character, and then there's Ariel, rather than having it be Ariel. This is Ariel's story about falling in love with Trey. This is Trey's story about falling in love with Ariel. Okay, but it's still dual POV, but it's his family's bookshop that they work in together. Like this is the bookshop on the front of the cover. His family's bookshop. So like I said, she just got a job at his family's bookshop, and so it's giving forced proximity. And the reason I didn't like him was because he had this really like pissy attitude towards her for no reason. Now, he was under stress with his family's whole bookshop. Like, they're not making enough money, so they're thinking about selling, but it's been in their family for generations, and he doesn't want to lose it and all this other stuff. And he like had took it out on her, and it was no. And anyways, he said some like sly little like comments or whatever to her and stuff like that, and it was just like, okay, don't make me not like you, because then I'm not gonna like this book, because this is supposed to be romance. But that was like, he wasn't mean to her, but he just had like, he was just in a bad mood, and he was taking down on her for no reason, and he shouldn't have been. Turns out she has had a crush on him for a little while. I think they're juniors in college, sophomores or juniors in college. Now, I don't know how this also takes place in the UK. I don't know how college is there, but I know like their starting ages are different than here. Like, you start college at 17, 18 here in America, but they're in like their second or third year of college, but they're only 18. Again, I'm not sure how that stuff works over there. across the ocean. It's none of my business, okay? So she's had a crush on him for, like, she had a crush on him a couple years ago when they first started college, and now they're in each other's proximity, and so the crush is kind of reigniting for her. He is attracted to her. Like, it's so obvious he's attracted to her. Like, we get it in his POV that he's attracted to her. She's an artist. Like, she draws and paints. He thinks she's really talented and really smart and, you know, really pretty and all this other stuff, whatever. So it's he kind of has a crush on her too. He has a girlfriend. So and it just feels like there's a lot happening with, like, learning the characters and how they all fit together and all this other stuff. But it's not bad at all. That's how I'm feeling about this. I've talked way too long. I probably won't give you guys another update face to face until I'm done. Alright guys, good morning. It is the last day of this video or challenge, I guess. And yesterday we did go ahead and finish Love in Winter Wonderland. I gave it 3.5 stars. I knew exactly what I was getting, right? It followed the formula. It followed the formula well. I would recommend, so 3.5 stars. And now on to our last book, which is Spy Family Volume 2. Now, I know it was supposed to be colored television, and then I said it was going to be the Inheritance Games. First of all, the Inheritance Games is 400 pages. What if I don't like it? What if I'm not liking it? It's not hooking me. So then it's going to take me longer to read, and I have to get book 50 out the way. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just go back to colored television because I have that audiobook. But that's like 11 hours, I think. 11 hours. So I was like, I need something that I can just finish. Might take me 2 hours tops. Spy Family, right? And then I was like, how fitting. We started this challenge of trying to read 50 books before the year ends with volume 1. So let's finish it with volume 2. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I just woke up, if you couldn't tell by the way I look, by the way I sound. My sinuses have not been fully drained yet, okay? But we gotta get this going because it's almost 11 a.m. even though I just woke up. And I do have to go to the flower shop today to get a new flower pot for my plant. Okay, which you guys have not met my plant, but well, it's me and my roommate's plant. I'm just taking care of it for the winter because they were in a position where they couldn't, which is fine. We all parent the plant. So I needed something that I can get done. If I lock in on this, if I like turn on a movie and start this, I'll be done with this by the time the movie is done. So I needed something that's not gonna take me a lot of time to read at all. We're gonna go ahead and get this started. Gonna make my coffee. Gonna go eat some breakfast. Gonna get ready for the day. Wash my teeth, wash my face, all that stuff. And yeah, I will talk to you guys when I have my first update for Spy Family Volume 2. What's up, guys? Just wanted to come over here and give an update because we finished Spy Family. Don't mind my unmade bed. We finished Spy Family, which means that we're in this together, okay? Which means that we have read 50 books this year. 50 books. 50 books this year. That is monumental. I could get emotional. But I will do like a wrap up of the video in the morning. I am currently editing part 1, which you should have seen already. If you haven't, go ahead and watch that. I'm gonna put these 2 videos in a playlist together, so it's easy to like, so you can watch part 1 and then watch this part 2. But yeah, that's like so ugly. Hold on. Okay, that's so much better. I don't even know what I was talking about, but I'm so excited we did it. I'm happy I chose Spy Family as my 50th book. I would probably still be reading The Inheritance Games or Colored Television at this point. Spy Family literally took me 2 hours to read, and I was being lazy, and like I had a whole like, I was on the phone with my sister and everything. Like, I picked it up, read for like 20 minutes this morning when I woke up at 10:30, went to the flower shop like you guys saw, came back, spent the rest of that time on the phone with my sister, and I didn't start reading again until like 6 o'clock. And it took me maybe 2 hours to finish. And that was the 50th book. So I read 50 books this year. I am so freaking like ecstatic and excited, and I can't wait to see you guys again in 2026. I don't want to make this too yappy. Maybe like the ending clip will be like super yappy. I don't know. Just to thank you guys for watching and for subscribing and for liking, and just, I was born before YouTube. Turned 4 years old 2.5 weeks before YouTube was even created, and I have always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I always wanted to have a YouTube channel and post, and because I was watching everybody, but like it's been this thing that I wanted to do for so long, and I have raging social anxiety, also just generalized anxiety, but social anxiety is like the worst for me. And I thought it would translate to YouTube and like social media, and it doesn't, which is cool because I'm talking to myself. I'm not gonna talk too much more because I do have to get this video up and out, but I just want to thank you guys. Thank you to all 32 of you. That's so many people. If 32 people were in my room right now, I'd be so overwhelmed. That's a lot of people. And to everybody else who watched and hasn't subscribed, still thank you. Hopefully you come and check me out a little bit more. If you don't, that's fine. Thank you for watching this one or the other ones, whatever you've watched. I will see you in the morning. Bye.